trying to figure this. Someone's typing this stuff.
Yeah, so, Ali was asking me about the Division 2. Asking me if enemies are still bullet sponges. It's a little bit nuanced in this game. If your weapons are even slightly under-leveled, it gets really bad. If you're playing with 4 players, yeah, they get really bullet spongy really quick.
Am I gonna be the host because I'm behind everybody, or?
Yeah, you can. Oh, that didn't actually... Okay. I sold all something else. I mean, there's just more stuff to do on your game. It doesn't matter. We were just running through and clearing side quests and stuff last time. It was pretty fun.
Oh, we did the time before that, too.
Yeah. So, this isn't the podcast yet. We are just fucking around on the pre-show, so don't expect anything. Well, not that there's anything riveting on the podcast, but...
It's still loading. It's got like 8,000 loading screens. I had to apply the update that was downloaded.
Yeah, I was worried with Alex working on the project that, like, you guys would run away on the fucking project with me and I'd be like, shit. But, that is not the case so far.
Yeah, I've had plenty of time to fucking sit here and grind my characters.
Yep, I let Rebecca play, like, 3 of the last 5 days. Hey, Ari.
Hey, Ari.
Hey, what's up? We starting early?
No, just, I'm fucking around.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was waiting to play with him, and he took forever to invite me, so...
I was eating a
Or to join
big-ass sub sandwich with, sour cream and onion chips on top.
Wow, that sounds pretty good, actually.
It was.
Watching people being murdered in an airport.
Yeah. So once you talk about no
Fucking awful.
Russians, you just saw for the first time.
Fucking made me sick. I almost pulled my sandwich down.
Almost. That's
And I fucking like to just go on killing sprees in Grand Theft Auto 5, but it's not like that.
that's a true American temperament, though. I saw a depiction of mass murder, but oh man, I almost put my fat roll down. Wasn't quite disturbing enough for that, but
It was pretty delicious sandwich.
yeah, it was pretty good. But yeah, we because of the shooting stuff, we're probably going to be talking about all the stupidity. So
Oh, wow. This Kotaku article. Zelda fans protest and smash PS4 over very similar Chinese...
yeah, that's actually a story for the podcast. Screw it, we can go into it.
Fantastic.
Yeah, Nintendo fans. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Nintendo fans are the dumbest, worst fucking gaming fans out there, except for PC gamers.
Dumbest, worst...
the game.
What are you talking about? This Chinese company has basically stolen Breath of the Wild.
So who cares? One, China steals
What do you
everything.
mean, who cares?
You know how many Doom and Diablo clones there were back in the day?
Listen, China and their IP theft has to fucking stop.
Oh, poor Nintendo. Cry me a river that someone fucking...
Poor Nintendo, poor everyone.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
It is rampant, blatant, and everyone should just throw them under the bus.
No, screw Nintendo. Screw copyright. Screw all that crap.
So you're in favor of companies making games like this?
If I like a game and a company does a blatant ripoff, let's say, I don't know, somebody does a blatant ripoff of The Witcher 3, I am not going to throw a tantrum that I get to play another fucking Witcher 3 type game.
It is not another Witcher 3 game. It is a very substandard Witcher 3 game that reuses the same goddamn assets, the same music, the same enemy types, and it's all done. If The Witcher 3 is an A+, this is like a F.
Then I won't play it because it's bad. Same way I did with countless other Diablo clones in the day.
Of course you won't play it. Of course. That goes without saying. The point is, they think it's okay to do this.
And like some of the things I saw people
Okay,
whining
so
about.
I'm going to steal. I'm going to steal your
Capital of the
walkthrough.
world.
I'm going to steal your walkthrough for The Witcher 3. Just put my name on it and change like every header.
Oh
All
please!
the
I
text
saw
is going
the
to be the same.
I saw the clip.
All the
It's not.
pictures are going to be the same.
It's not that much of a light change.
It looked
Like, the
it looks
gameplay has been
exactly
changed
the-
a good
it looks
bit.
Exactly the same.
Gameplay has been changed. Characters been changed. The thing I
They
saw
had
people
the
really
same
complaining about.
Stamina bar, for fuck's sake. They
Yeah.
couldn't manage to change the stamina bar.
See, and that's funny because if you're gonna steal anything from Breath of the Wild, that's the one thing you shouldn't steal because it was fucking shitty in Breath of the Wild.
It wasn't that good.
But I mean, like people were complaining
you're
about
defending this is beyond me.
people. I'm not defending it. I'm just saying that
You are absolutely defending
who cares? Who cares?
I care.
Like, did you throw a tantrum? Did you throw a tantrum in the '90s every
I'm
time?
not going to buy it. I'm stupid.
No, did you throw a tantrum in the '90s every time somebody else came out with a point-and-click action RPG with a Tetris-style inventory?
Yeah, they were different stories. The
Oh,
characters
for
looked
fuck's
different.
sake! The characters look different in this too. And look, Nintendo didn't create that cel-shaded art style.
The
All right.
enemies look different. There's no defending this. Your point is very weak. If it even has any credence whatsoever.
I just don't
You
care.
guys can join the game.
Video games are very derivative.
Of course you don't
they've,
care, and
They've
that's the
always been
problem.
derivative. People have always been making copies of other people's shit. And this
Yes,
isn't
but
even
they
the
put
most
in
egregious
effort to
copy I've
change-
seen. Not by a wide margin. Like they've changed
It's
far
probably
more
the
than a lot of
worst-
Steam
probably
games I've
the
seen.
worst copy of the most popular thing that China's ever done.
No, for fuck's sakes. No, then you need to go look more at Steam because there are more blatant copies out there. Maybe not more blatant copies where that meant much resources have been spent on it, but
Go bug mom. Go bug it.
okay, I should be jumping.
People like you, the companies think they can get away with this because so many people don't care.
You know what? Copy every game I like. China, copy every single one. And try and do what they did right and fix what they did wrong. Use it as your template. Trace that game on tracing paper. Alright? That is my
You're just doubling down on stupidity.
that is my Nathan call to arms for you. Copy it because if it's fucking good,
You know, this goes
you
beyond
will-
video games. This goes
Does
to
it?
freaking computer IP, company IP.
are you saying that I shouldn't
We
have bought
20
that
minutes left.
Samsung phone from China?
This goes to fucking military secrets.
Oh,
This goes to
yeah.
all sorts of
Yeah, 'cause
Let's
we
talk
don't-
about military
you know
secrets.
what I do for a living.
Let's talk about military secrets and the orange Cheeto who's fucking giving IT companies access to our fucking documents. Because they gave him a fucking sweetheart deal on one of his private properties.
None of that makes it okay.
I'm supposed to care about Breath of the Wild being ripped off because fucking Trump can't fucking manage the ZTE issue. So, no, who cares? I don't care. You know what? If China wants to copy Mickey Mouse, fuck Disney too. I don't care about any of these massive corporations
already did. They
crying
already did.
crocodile tears about their fucking IPs being stolen. You know what? Do it better
There's
than they
already
do.
There's already a
Do it better than
Chinese
that. What?
Disney
Do what better? Steal?
No, have their shit better. There's a reason why Diablo is still
There's
the
no
king
point in having
of the
shit
loot
better
grind
if it's
action
gonna get
RPG.
stolen.
Because no one does it better. And it's been stolen dozens of times, and no one has done it better. I mean,
I didn't
were,
even hear what you're talking about.
I know.
because It probably doesn't matter.
were you complaining about Path of Exile when we were playing it? Like, fucking ripping off Diablo. Look at this shit. Look at them trying to be
Yeah,
all
they got
dark and
different
moody.
enemies, different story, different characters.
Oh yeah, I mean, when you start out with corpses on the beach, I've never seen that before.
Yeah. It's really good.
Yeah, the corpses weren't on a beach in the Diablo.
I know. Well, what did you start out fighting? No, it was zombies and quill rats in Diablo 2, and it was
There is levels to this shit. Zombies are pretty fucking generic. These guardians that look like a bell that have 6 legs walking in the plains that shoot lasers at you. Gee,
I don't know, I see those
gee,
everywhere.
I wonder.
Greg. Do you know why zombies are generic?
Zombies, quill rats, that type of shit is generic.
You know why they're
Giant bell
generic?
Guardians
Quill rats
with
are
6
generic?
legs
They're
that shoot shit at you.
they're
Not
generic. They're generic because they've been copied so many times.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they're also in other media other than video games. Have you ever read about a giant bell laser shooting guardian in other media?
Are orcs generic?
Yeah, and a bunch of
Willfully
Chinese,
ignorant.
Are orcs generic,
short
Greg?
stories.
Yeah, you're just being willfully ignorant.
No, are
is your
orcs
question.
generic? I want you to answer.
Other media.
Were they generic back when
Dungeons and
Tolkien
Dragons.
popularized them? Yeah, and Dungeons and Dragons stolen from Tolkien.
Books like
And Final Fantasy
Lord of the
stole a
Rings.
whole bunch of crap from
What?
Dungeons and
What?
Dragons.
What other media has this giant guardian thing with 6 legs that looks like a bell that shoots lasers?
I don't know. I've never played
And
Breath of the
people
Wild,
keep
Tell me-
so
stealing
tell me
it
one
once in the future.
No, you can't name a single goddamn thing because your arguments are weak as fuck.
I've never played
new
Breath of the
Chinese
Wild,
game.
so I don't even know what
They're
Breath of the
weaker
Wild
than
has.
whatever goddamn barbecue sauce the state you live in uses.
Yeah, I don't know. Tennessee's not really known for its barbecue sauce, is it?
I thought you were. Yeah, I mean, there's.
Kansas.
Yeah, weak.
Yeah, I mean, it probably is
Weak
pretty
like your
weird.
arguments.
No, I mean, everyone stands on the shoulders of giants, and this is a bit more egregious than most, but again, I didn't complain about
This
Titan
is not
Quest.
standing on the shoulders of
I didn't-
giants.
I
This
didn't
is cutting
complain-
the giant down with an axe and taking his place.
I didn't oh, if
No,
only
it
they
doesn't
could cut
take
that
its
giant
place.
down.
It's
Um,
supposed to be shitty. So it's not going to take its place.
I didn't complain
you know
about
what? It's shitty.
I didn't complain about all the
Guardians
star.
of
Okay, well, if
things
it's
are
not
probably
shitty, isn't
gonna-
that great? Then good, we get a fucking Zelda clone on the PlayStation 4. Fantastic. You know what?
I
Let-
very
let-
much doubt they're going to get away with putting this
Let-
on the PS4.
Let the Chinese and
First of
Nintendo
all,
fight
do
it
you
out.
think, you think Sony is really going to release this?
Yes.
You think they're that dumb?
Yes.
No. No,
I think
they're
if
not.
I think if they put boobs in it, then it's in peril. But if they don't, it's fine.
You're insane. Sony is not going to risk this.
But I mean,
What
I
would they have to gain from doing that? It doesn't even matter if it's the company's fault. It's still Sony publishing it willfully.
God, I really hope that China makes a knockoff of Fire Emblem so I can play that on PlayStation.
right.
Switch.
We got Wargroove coming. Apparently.
Oh yeah, no, it's already out. I think.
Yeah, there's cats in here too, not just dogs. Get that away though, it's a third cat.
Anyway, to sum up this whole argument, fuck China.
You know what? China should put their copy efforts into better use. They should start copying drugs more and just selling them all over like fucking candy.
What in the world makes you think they are?
Oh, they certainly are, but they need to do a better job because, I mean, if I become diabetic and I have to choose between fucking Chinese knockoff insulin and American insulin, Chinese knockoff insulin every day, all day.
Yeah.
I will smuggle little Chinese babies in
why
this
can't we have
country.
an orange cheetah president that like that?
Well, you can have an angry Jewish president who fights for stuff like that, or an orange cheetah who protects the system we have. That's basically what you get. Oh, of course you shot me at the end there. Where the hell is everybody? I better crawl to my computer allies because they're more dependable.
Or the upgrade from Far Cry 4 to Far Cry 5 is pretty significant.
Graphically, or...
Yeah, graphically.
Hey, raise me, you dumb bitch.
I guess technically there was Primal after
Oh, you
that,
fucking
so-
suck, you fucking cunt. I need to get rid of women characters from video games. They're just fucking worthless.
Get off the frickin' tree, asshole.
And really, the thing that annoys me about this is, you're gonna goddamn stand for Nintendo. You're gonna throw a tantrum.
I don't care about Nintendo.
No, no, no.
It could be
This
fucking
fan who
Final
destroyed...
Fantasy 15.
This fan who destroyed stuff. Like, really? You've got to defend Nintendo's honor? Fuck off.
Like I just said, the publisher doesn't matter. It's the blatant copyright stealing. It could be Final Fantasy 15. They could have 4 males pushing a car down a dusty road.
Well, they're just
I would be like,
stupid,
what the
'cause that game
fuck,
was
China?
Awful.
Again, like, what? Are you guys just
If you're gonna
trolling
get
me?
cheap knockoffs, you need to do it a good thing.
I agree, but that's not the point, and you know it. Like, why are you trolling me so hard?
No, because there were
It's
so
like
many.
You want
No,
me to think less of you for some reason.
As if you could.
I probably could, yes.
Aw, that's a nice thing you said.
Wait. Is this a,
Well, shit, you're asking for it. Like, do you not care about copyright protection whatsoever?
is this
I'm
Genshin?
asking for it. That's a pretty terrible rhetoric there, Greg.
Is this Genshin Impact a mobile game?
I don't know what the... Does it
Because if it's a
matter?
mobile game, I'm turning my opinion just 180. These guys should be fucking crucified.
You didn't keep up with me?
Who kept up
I
with
don't
who?
think you guys realize
say.
that none of this stuff matters when it comes to copyright.
I don't care about copyright.
You
I
say
really
all
don't.
this, Nathan, but the moment someone steals your shit and starts making money off of it, you would throw a fucking tantrum.
You assume it hasn't already happened.
You would be such a baby.
It
whining.
happened. It happened 3 times when I worked at Gamer Guides. I don't search for my shit online anymore because I will find somebody selling it on, selling it somewhere, or just posting it on Scribd or whatever the fuck. It's gonna happen. The only thing my
Well,
only
you're
copyright.
mistaken. Scribd isn't selling your stuff; they're just hosting.
No, I know.
Well, there's a difference. Like I said, these people are making money.
Well, they're not. The only thing I care. No, there are people selling my guides, literally my guides, on Amazon. Like The Witcher 3. So, it was some Eastern European, some Russian fucking guy who was selling it. I don't only know so many details because I just handed it over to the boss folk who actually owned the shit. It wasn't my business, but yeah, it was a thing. And I can't remember where the other ones were
Where
being
were
sold.
they? Who was selling your stuff?
It was on Amazon. It was some guy who listened, and they were
And did you handle it?
I let Claire and Sophia deal with it. I don't know what they did. Which is ironic because Claire and Sophia can't sell their
Well, I
own
thought-
guides.
well, wait a
They
second,
can't
I
sell their
thought,
own guides on
I thought
Amazon.
I thought people taking stuff and selling it was fine by you.
Here's what's fine. If somebody looks at my Witcher 3 guide and goes, I am going to write a Witcher 3 guide based on this guide, that is fine. You know what? One up me. Any one of my guides. Anyone out there listening, one up my guides. Go for it. You can copy the formatting. You can copy the snarky humor. You can fucking you can use the same layout. I don't care. Do it the exact same way. If you can do it better than me, kudos. Go make some money.
I'm going to take your guide and post it somewhere.
That is not the same thing.
I'm going to add.
That's
No,
not
I'm
what
going to
he just
one up you.
said.
I'm going to one
You
up
have to
you. I
make
am.
changes to it. They
No,
make
I will.
changes
I will
to
make
Breath of the
changes.
Wild.
There will be changes. You better
And-
believe it. There will be changes.
And you know what? I've worked with a lot of
jokes
different
are
guide
gonna be
writers.
funnier.
I've seen I've seen a lot of guides, and you know what? I will stand by that 100%. Anyone out there who's ever written a guide or has an ambition to do better than me, do better. Go for it. I am not worried in that marketplace.
Yeah, I'm
at
just going
all.
to take your guide and I'm going to make exactly 10 funnier jokes throughout it. I'm going to do a little bit of directions in like 2 or 3 places. We're going to call it a day.
Well, that shouldn't
We'll
be
be-
hard. That shouldn't be hard at
Yeah,
all.
it definitely won't.
Better directions is directions are my weak point.
Yeah, I already made a bunch of improvements.
But like after those
So-
10 or 15 changes, like it's that's all I'm going to do.
So this game is called Genshin Impact, right?
Yes.
And it says it's smashes PS4 over. We've
Why
even
would
taken to
smash
calling it
PS4 if it's
Waifu
not
of the
on
Wild.
I don't know why somebody would smash their stuff
Oh.
over somebody else doing something. That doesn't make any sense.
In protest, he destroyed his PlayStation 4 Pro by throwing it to the ground during the Chinese gaming event.
But why? What
Yeah,
did
that
his
accomplishes
PlayStation
nothing.
do?
Other than destroying your PlayStation 4.
What does
Is the
PlayStation
game
do?
even coming out on the PlayStation 4? Because I'm hearing it told that it's a mobile game. Okay, you're playing as a female character. You go through portals. It looks like a well-built game. I guess it's not that hard if you're copying, right?
Imagine that.
Green symbolizes Dendro. Wooden shields can be ignited with pyro skills, rendering them defenseless. Well, I've never had to break through an enemy shield before. That's clearly Breath of the Wild did that. Flaming arrows, that's definitely something I've only seen in Zelda. Being able to change your screen colors so you can highlight objects of interest, that's Zelda. You know what? I am sick of fucking Nintendo copying goddamn Arkham Asylum. You know what? They need to go after them motherfuckers. How dare they use detective mode in Breath of the Wild? What is it, fucking elf mode? Fucking goddamn thieves. Bullshit. No, I'm on your side, Greg. Everyone who's copied any idea ever needs to go at it.
Like,
you know what?
Surely you know this. You know deep down.
It is good.
Really
it's a good thing that Gygax and Tolkien are both dead, because if Gygax and Tolkien weren't dead, Tolkien would need to sue Gygax into the grave again. I'm only being slightly facetious here.
Well, you're pretty bad at it.
Rebecca, what are your opinions?
I don't care.
Are you not embarrassed?
Of all the things I've done the past 16 years, this is the thing that's supposed to embarrass her.
He's just doing it on a microphone with, like, people he knows, but, like, he's not like this when he goes out, sure.
Some people have online personas. I just have me. Sorry.
Yeah,
I am this embarrassing in every facet of life.
Well, at least you know what
I
it
don't
is.
know him whenever I have to go out.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but unfortunately I tend to have the car keys, so, I mean...
Yeah, because you're always like, what are you doing? We never get to drive anymore.
I don't go to work, so every time we go shopping or something, I'm like, yeah, let me drive. One, I've never been in an accident, so, you know.
Outside of your driveway.
I've never been, yeah. Hey, that fucking Suzuki had it coming, okay?
You just got lucky that you fucking, don't get hit whenever you go the wrong way down a fucking road.
Hey,
Oh, wow.
that road asked for it.
I don't know. Don't be great, okay?
What?
Victims don't ask to be victimized.
Don't be Greg?
Yeah, he said that earlier. You're asking for it. To me. Did you already forget?
Hey, go
You
away.
literally thought the quality of a game mattered when it came to copyright. Pretty
No,
sure you
No,
said.
I'm saying that you are a hypocrite because you have not criticized other forms of blatant copy or blatant IP theft. Again,
That's
remember the
clearly
late
not
'90s?
true.
Remember the late '90s when everybody was making StarCraft and Diablo clones?
Oh,
Everybody
man,
was doing
my
it.
bad. When I was 12, I didn't realize how copyright worked. My bad.
Okay.
I'm sure you were so much better.
Yeah, I could look at a game and go, "Wow, this is just a blatant fucking ripoff."
Yeah, I did that.
I mean, it's not hard. There were a million StarCraft clones out there.
I don't know how to get to this area.
Some of them were actually pretty good, and this game does look pretty good. I'll say it looks okay. I wouldn't play it because fuck Breath of the Wild and its fucking shitty stamina and durability shit, but
That was the worst thing.
I mean, have you played Breath of the Wild? I
no,
feel like you haven't.
no, I have not.
Yeah, this is typical Nathan.
Oh, look at her fucking gliding around with her cloak. Come on, you couldn't have given her a balloon or something so it looks at just a little bit different.
Excuse me.
I mean, what part of Breath of the Wild's gameplay formula do you think Nintendo owns exclusively that they didn't copy from someone else that hasn't been done before?
Pretty sure they
gliding, the art style, the stamina bar, the weapon durability,
you're saying things that are all very generic.
The tile-based inventory system.
That is because you refuse to admit that I'm right.
No, tell me what is.
Pick everything generic in that game, Nathan. Just
tell me what is so indisputable Breath of the Wild that none of it has been done before in a game.
Are you on that page?
I'm watching a video of the gameplay right now.
Oh my. So that enemy design isn't blatantly a Guardian from Breath of the Wild.
I don't know what the Guardian looks like.
Of course you don't. You're just a.
I'm looking at her killing. I'm looking at her killing cartoon orcs. Okay, I mean if that's the fucking bar, then everybody has violated it. We're not talking about this
anymore because you're being beyond dumb on purpose. And if we continue, I'm just going to say things that are going to ruin our friendship.
Oh, for fuck. You
understand?
So save it for after the Fire Emblem guide.
At the very least.
I mean, I might need help with Cyberpunk, so maybe we should postpone it. Oh, well, it is saying it's on the PS4.
You're so willing to argue about things that you've never played, and therefore you have no idea.
I've seen a bit of Breath of the Wild, but I mean, again, what part of this game is? Can
you recall 5 seconds ago where I answered that question?
Yeah, some Guardian enemy.
Okay, there you go. Now, why do you feel like you need to answer that or ask that question again?
Okay, hold on. Let me. Oh wow, they even have jiggle physics. Okay, does Zelda have jiggle physics? Oh, I'm getting flanked by an enemy. He's just walking right up on me. Yeah.
Speaking of jiggle physics, that Life Labyrinth game totally popped up in my review list.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
And it popped up, this is even better, it popped up with the Switch version and the PS4 version.
So wait, the thing you're complaining about that's been stolen is like a 6-legged robot thing that shoots lasers?
Yes.
You know what it looks like to me, Greg?
How is this? I'm gonna die to a leopard.
It looks like a Dragoon from StarCraft.
Oh shit.
It does not look like the Dragoon from StarCraft.
It kind of does. Rebecca, come here. See if there are enough similarities for you. Now, one had 4 legs. Yeah, this has 6. I'll give it that. And the legs are thinner.
It totally doesn't.
Fuck Nintendo!
Dude.
Fucking
this enemy in Starcraft.
Oh my god, Rebecca, chill out.
You guys are starting to hurt my ears.
I know, she's being crazy. Go on, Greg, what are you saying?
Damn, let's just take down Nintendo, and then we'll deal with this Chinese company.
Yeah, they're both ripping off of, whatever. Anyways, go on, Greg.
Fucking hell.
This character just dropped a vintage porn.
It's not even an original thing for fucking Zelda, so
vintage,
shut up, Greg.
Vintage porn. Wouldn't every porn in this post-apocalyptic be vintage by this point?
I'm playing Far Cry 4.
Oh, okay. What did I think you're... Well, Ari's in here. What the hell is Ari doing? Whatever.
He was with me, but then I fast traveled away from him.
Sadie! Since we're apparently just allowed to scream over microphones now, excuse me a second.
Well, Rebecca's never going to stop screaming.
Shut that timer off.
Ari, do you want to weigh in on this? What do you think? I'm curious for a sane person's opinion.
I have to see the video. I haven't seen it.
It's a blatant rip-off of a Dragoon from StarCraft.
They're very similar.
Apparently ripped off by...
And Ganondorf's minions, I can't remember what they're called, are obviously just orcs. I mean...
I feel like if you ask a random person... Well, no, I take that back. I was going to say, if you ask a random person if they care about copyright, they would say yes, but I very much doubt that's true.
No, I mean, once you get into the technical details, like, I don't think they do. and I certainly don't, because I think copyright laws are heavily, heavily abused so that people can maintain control over things far longer than they should be able to. It's kind of like drug patents where, you know, they'll fucking tweak a time release fucking component of the drug capsule, and then all of a sudden they've got another fucking patent for it for 30 years, and you can't make it generic.
I tend to agree with that. The vast majority of Disney's movies like Cinderella and The Little Mermaid that are already fucking stolen from like Brothers Grimm and shit.
Oh yeah.
Like they're clearly abusing copyright to. No, you're onto something.
And like Mickey
On the
Mouse
other hand,
was created
this-
like a
this enemy
century ago. It
design
should be
from
fair
Breath
use.
of the Wild is what, 2 years old at most?
No,
Yeah,
no,
I
no,
mean,
no,
but a lot of it was
it's
fairly
stolen
generic
from
already
fucking
anyways.
StarCraft,
So, I mean, I don't know.
so it is not.
No, there's got to be some sort of happy
It's
medium.
not a new enemy.
There's-
Plus, fuck China.
Why don't you just say fuck China and drop the pretense
I
that it's
literally
because
just said.
No,
fuck
he
China.
said fuck China at least 3 times now. So,
they... Yeah, I know. But he keeps bringing up the stupid Breath of the Wild fucking dragoon they stole from fucking StarCraft. So, just
Okay,
say you
how
want
about-
to say
how
fuck
about
China
Lockheed-
and drop the whole pretense of this video game shit.
How about Lockheed Martin proprietary propeller engine?
I don't care. Steal everything from the
Copyright.
fucking
How about
military-industrial... Steal it all. I don't care. I don't fucking... I could care less about the military-industrial
you
complex.
shut your whore mouth. If America didn't have our military-industrial
We
complex,
would
what
spend a
have?
lot more money on
Good
useful
healthcare?
things. We would have healthcare. We would have a Green New Deal. We would have all kinds of shit if we got rid of Lockheed
Yeah,
Martin
see all that horrible
Boeing
stuff you're
and-
talking about? You don't want that.
And no, look, come on. You think America hasn't stolen ideas and patents from people in war? Come on, on,
Ideas
buddy.
and patents?
It's-
Where do you think we live?
I know. It's like, well, not even ideas and patents. I mean, in Greg's world, he's like going to be appalled to find out that the British developed the tank and everyone else copied it. Greg is gonna just flip his shit that we have tanks in our army. Because that is the British intellectual property, sir, and I will have you know. Finger wag.
Yeah. I mean, I literally just said we stole America, but you know,
Well,
tanks.
yeah, we
That's
did.
what you should run.
We did steal America. I mean, that's the thing. Like people going like, you should go back home and shit. Yeah, because there are native fucking white people from Mississippi.
That's like me saying the highest number is 14, and then you say no, the highest number is 12. Like, what are you doing?
No,
Nathan?
that's not
Do
fair.
You even think?
That's not fair. No, I just don't listen to you half the time.
It's pretty obvious.
But tanks in a
We should've
country,
run with the whole stealing America thing is what we should have done.
tanks in a country are. I think it's a little more different than 12 and 14.
No, they're pretty close. If you have a bunch of tanks, you can just steal countries. Come on, Germany taught us that.
Well, yeah, but you can't hold on to them
Which
for very
you
long.
would know of.
Unless you do a little bit of genocide, you can't hold on to the stolen countries very long. The Germans tried, but let's be honest. Americans were better at it. We were more willing to sustain that.
The long con.
Yeah. We are very dedicated to the genocide of brown people. That's just... I mean, if you look at American history, even a tertiary glance at it, that is indisputable. Jesus Christ, this gets deep. What the fuck is wrong with you, Greg?
No, what?
Oh, where are we at? It kind of reminds me, actually... Oh, already died. It kind of reminds me of people complaining about election interference, especially Democrats when they wind up. Russia hacked our elections. You know, yes.
Election interference. Have you seen Mitch McConnell's new nickname?
Moscow Mitch or Massacre Mitch or which one? Because he's being called both now.
Sorry,
And
being attacked. So. Moscow
Look,
Mitch.
yeah, he's obviously, look, Is Mitch McConnell compromised by the Russians? Yes.
It's pretty obvious.
Yes. He's also compromised by every corporation in the country. Okay? And they are doing a lot more damage than Moscow is. And let's be honest. America interferes in elections all the time. All the time. I mean, we had that clip of Hillary Clinton talking about how they should have rigged an election in, what was it, Palestine, I think? That came out during the 2016 elections, and America interferes with elections. The only difference is when we get caught or thwarted, then we send bombs.
Listen, we want our cake and we want to eat it too, and how dare you say otherwise?
No, we want our cake, we want their cake, we want every cake, and if we don't get to eat it, we're going to blow them up. Yeah, but no, I mean, yes, of course he's compromised by the fucking Russians. Look, I mean, it's not like a breadcrumb trail. He's got a golden fucking highway. You have to be an idiot to look at this and go, oh, I don't know. An idiot or a liar. I should be fair to all the liars out there who aren't necessarily stupid. And yeah, we allow him to persist because we allow legalized bribery in our political system. It's just how American politics is.
Still, apparently he really hates the nickname, and I love it.
Is there anybody, like, I'm pretty sure you're more conservative than I am, but is there anybody who likes Mitch McConnell? Is there anybody willing to stand up and fucking take a shot for him, figuratively or literally?
Isn't he from your state?
Kentucky. Not quite, but close. Actually, I don't know many of the politicians from Tennessee, because compared to the crazy fuckers in Kentucky, the Tennessean politicians, I'm sure they're slimy and abysmal and incompetent and corrupt and horrible, but like when you compare them to Mitch McConnell and Rand Paul, it's like, wow, that's some stiff competition. I mean, Rand Paul blocking that 9/11 responders fund. Because it wasn't offset in the budget. Same motherfucker who voted to give $2 trillion of tax cuts is like, I don't know, people who risk their lives and health to save American citizens. It's gonna cost some money. I think we need to take food away from poor people to pay for it.
Yeah.
But
these corporations, they're paying way too much.
Oh yeah.
We gotta help.
I mean, their effective tax rate now is probably half of what you and Rebecca pay. Unless you're Amazon, in which case you don't pay anything. So. And look, I don't consider what I want to be socialist, because I think that's a bit of a dirty word. I want tax rates to go back to Eisenhower levels. You can just call me a fiscal conservative, in fact. Yes, I think tax rate should, like, for the top marginal rate, hike that shit back up to 90%. I'm gonna cry fucking tears for you if you make fucking $20 million and you're paying 90% on everything over that. Oh, boo-hoo. Maybe instead of just pocketing all that money, you'd be more inclined to, I don't know, invest it. Instead of just doing stock buyback schemes and other bullshit that they do now. Fuck them. There. I am so left-wing that I am a Dwight Eisenhower socialist.
Man, when you're in a party, you can't hear shit in video games.
Yeah, they just soak it all down. Have you not platinumed Far Cry 4?
I've never even played it.
How is this a thing?
What? Have you played every game?
Every game ever? No,
That's
obviously.
what I thought.
Okay. That's what you're going for. If we're setting the bar to there. No, I have not fucking pole vaulted into the stratosphere.
They posted, I don't need to play Death Stranding because I already love it.
Fuck off. I
I
hate
don't even
goddamn
have to play
Kojima
Death
people.
Stranding in order to review it. All I need is the 39 minutes worth of trailers released thus far. My hideous enthusiasm and my terrible imagination.
I've said it before and I'm going to say it again, but people set the bar way too low for Kojima. They really do. Haven't we done this? Empire Autumn Hotel?
Give me a second, I'm counting.
Oh no, this is a replay. Okay, I see it. Hey Rebecca, why don't you pick a mission for us to do or something?
No, I was just getting shade cash, but...
Well, you get them in this mission too.
Try to get them.
Yeah, let's go to this...
I've gotten hacked by a large quantities of people, so I haven't
Well,
been able to get any.
I'm not going to force it. I'm just going to go to the White House and buy some upgrades and other shit I won't be able to do when Greg's here because he moves too fast. Oh no. Is this shit loading? Okay.
Okay, I'm good.
Yay.
Oh my.
So,
Well,
let's talk
Jared?
about some Fire Emblem. I don't know where Jared is. I mean, I invited him, just not online. Jared started ghosting. Maybe Jared's not good at Mondays. I don't know.
I got hit with a chainsaw.
Let's talk about some Fire Emblem. Rebecca, how you liking Fire Emblem?
Well, I'd say loading.
Well, that's optional, but...
No, it's not.
Yeah. I was watching her play, because she got 2 days of play in. When was
House.
it? Tuesday and Wednesday? She's playing the Black Eagles. Oh, this isn't what I want. Well, Rebecca, why don't you talk about what you've been doing on Fire Emblem?
Save loading. To level up my character. To good levels.
Jeez.
That's pretty much the gist of it.
Yeah, so I've been
All my
fucking around with the
characters
early
are
game.
level 10.
Gone. No, your protagonist is not level 10. What level is he?
Oh, he's level 20.
What the fuck?
And what month are you
What?
in?
I came in the start of June. No, I'm in the middle
What
of
the fuck? That's worse
June.
than Nathan.
That is, well...
What do
I'm
you
le-
mean? What do you mean? What the
One level.
fuck?
I'm like level 19.
I'm level 19 and still in month 5. The experience scaling in that game is really bad. Like, you
I'm
get...
already a swordmaster.
No, you didn't make the promotion to Swordmaster, did you?
Or wait, no, right. I'm about to say blow that until I get it. But I'm
Yeah.
about to be a swordmaster.
So when you start out at level 1, you get about 50 experience per kill. And that, it goes down, but it doesn't go down nearly enough to deter any sort of grinding. And in case you don't know, any battle that you can retreat from, you can, go fight some things, and when you get enough experience that you're almost leveled, you can retreat, and you keep your experience, and then you just restart the battle. So if you get a character to near leveling, you can just retreat, and then go start the battle again, and you'll be right near a level, so that your next action levels you up, and then you just, you go hidden enemy, and if you get a shitty level, you just quit the application, start up again, you do it again until you get good levels. Yay! I can grind in Fire Emblem, which is what I wanted. And the experience you get per kill stays like at around 30 until you hit level 12. So it's not even hard to grind until maybe level 14 is when it starts taking a little bit of time. But it doesn't even take that much time because you're mostly just reloading the skills and shit. And what you can do, if you're really crazy, because I like to see how far I can push things, you can sit there and grind your skills up in the second battle in the game, which is the Rivalry of the Three Houses, which I haven't added that to the guide yet, I don't think. And if you get, like, you only have access to your major weapon skills at that point, because obviously you have to promote into another class to get access to riding, flying, and heavy armor. But you can level up, what's it, sword, lance, bow, brawl. Am I missing any? Those might be the 4 main combat ones. And axe. Axe, right, there you go. And if you do that, you can, and you take good level ups, you can get 15 in just about every stat and C rank in these weapons. And then on 511, you can recruit 4 or 5 people right off the bat. Which is...
Or just the female...
Female will let you recruit Sylvain, because he's a poon hound, which is so fucking funny. But yeah, I was able to recruit like Ash, Bernadetta, Mercedes, and someone... Casper on 511 after the first battle, and then Sylvain because my character's female. And then I promoted right off the bat into a Pegasus Knight. So now I'm getting flying, and I can level that up in the 3rd and 4th battle, and... yeah. If you really want to fuck with the system, you can do it. I'm not saying you should.
That kind of takes everything out.
Well, the game's not hard anyway, so... and I was mostly...
I have a real hard time doing strategies as a Battlefield.
Yeah, because you just, like, what's the strategy? You walk in, you fart on everything, it dies. So I'm kind of wishing I was playing on hard mode, honestly. But what are you going to do? Something tells me I should actually just hold on to the shade tech. I have never used an armor kit to this day.
That's so funny, man.
I feel like that's a mistake.
Yeah, it's kind of your basic healing.
Yeah, I mean, I just have that hive power, so how do you use an armor or repair kit anyways?
You hold right on the D-pad.
Did you really just ask that?
Yes, I did. I've never used one.
I forgot how to use it.
I always just drop that hive and heal myself, so... But, yeah, I mean, I think this is useful. If I have a page up on NeoSeeker talking about early game grinding and gameplay, and it allowed me to really pay attention to how some of the stats work, like attack speed and some of the other things that are interesting. And, again, you don't have to do this. By month 6, I think you can start giving gifts, and this is speculation according to the internet. We need to confirm it, but people are saying to recruit a character, all you need is to have them up to support rank B, which you can do just by giving them gifts and saying things they like.
I mean, are you're saying without having the
without
skills?
without having any prerequisites in stats or skills. And if you do that, there's like a 25% chance per week that they will join you. They'll come up and ask to join your house during that month. So this is what the internet says. This is something definitely to test out. If you can buy like a bunch of flowers and just give them to people.
I don't know.
Yeah, this is what they say. I'm not sure. I can confirm the other stuff. I just said, like, grinding your skills to C rank and recruiting like 4 or 5 characters on 511. So.
Why Felix will not join you with a B.
Yes, Felix is a bit of an outlier for some reason.
I don't know
wants
if
an A.
Ignatz
He must.
doesn't join you if you're below an A in authority. Were you able to recruit him? Oh, no, you don't have authority yet.
No, I just.
So you can't
Yeah.
try to recruit Dorothea. played?
No, but I will probably be trying that at the start of month 6, because, let's be honest, I already did the work grinding my level up this high. I might as well, I might as well try and, boost my flying and authority so I can get some more characters at the start of month 6. So, it's all stuff you can do. I'm enjoying the fuck out of Fire Emblem. I just love Fire Emblem. It's goddamn great.
It is really good.
Even though it doesn't challenge me very much, I wish I was playing in hard mode, but, you know.
I'm not looking to be challenged.
Yeah, I'm just looking to write a guide, and I'm sitting here, like, a lot of people just want to know what makes your characters good, how to get XYZ character, and that's fine, I can do that. But, like, when it comes to writing up battle strategies, obviously you can't just say, well, level up your protagonist to level 20 in the first battle, and then just go kill everything in the Pegasus Knight. That's not very compelling. And I played the third battle through earlier, and I have it recorded when my party was all level 2 and 3. So it was much more interesting, and I remember going through the woods and luring the spearmen there with you. You were watching me play that, remember, Rebecca? When all those fucking spearmen suicided themselves on Cloud?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I have some, like, that just popped in my head. My brain was writing it as I was playing it, and I was like, I must write this battle, so... That's why I want to write that one battle, because it's already pretty much there in my head. And that's fine, because there's actually some strategy there, but... I'm starting to think that, at least for the present time, a lot of the guide content worth talking about will more be gameplay information and structural than actual insightful tactics. Like, if you wanted to write about that, Greg, I'm sorry to say, but you missed the boat with Fell Seal, because that game has a lot more of that.
Yeah, what can we do? I'm just hoping that there's actual decent battles later on. There's one battle, like battle number 5 has an enemy you're probably not supposed to kill, but you kill them.
The Death Knight?
Yeah.
Wait, is that...
I'm hoping there's
that's battle number 5?
I'm pretty sure. Is it not?
So
Yeah, I think so.
That's one of the battles Rebecca's right up to here soon.
Against, what's his name? Lord Lawrence or whatever?
Leonardo?
Leonardo, yeah.
Yeah, that's battle number 4.
Okay.
That's battle number 4?
Yeah.
I don't think Greg counts the first battle as an actual battle.
Oh.
Like, when I say battle number
that
2,
the
I mean
confusion?
War of the Houses, which I think is your battle 1. Oh, no, maybe I just count the,
Practice battle with...
No, maybe I count the battle... Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, the practice battle where you fight those knights. Maybe I count that as battle 3. But I don't think that's optional, is it? I think they force you to do it. Oh, well.
Are we doing something here? Should I be following somebody?
Rebecca, find a side quest that you haven't done, and let's do it. But I thought I would hate Bernadetta, just based on the character archetype, but I saw her in Rebecca's game, and she's so fucking adorable. I had to recruit her.
Well, we shouldn't do this. It's level 19.
You scale up to us, Rebecca. Maybe if you weren't all busy working last time. Changing shifts explicitly to avoid the podcast. How dare you, woman?
No, I just wanted somebody to be able to enjoy their second anniversary. You know, back when people are still in love with each other and shit. For that 7 years.
It lasts that long?
Most people.
Oh.
I How long do most people last? 7 years?
No, you're in love for 7 years, and then you're in your comfort zone until you die, basically.
What's wrong with comfort zones?
Nothing. I think it's fine. I think love is actually one of those immature things. It's just your brain being hyped up on fucking hormones and chemicals, and it's really just a state that can't persist.
Get away from me.
I'm almost 1,000% sure this game does that thing where, like, the bottom sliver of your health bar has about half of your total health value. Because I get knocked down to that bottom sliver all the time, and I only actually die about half. Oh shit, these things are too high level. I'm about to fucking die. I don't know where I wandered, but yeah, they killed me.
Well, you're not with the rest of us. I can tell you that.
Yeah, I don't know where you guys are.
We're all three together. So
Are you doing something, woman?
yeah, we're doing something.
Okay, I'm joining. All right.
It's yellow. I don't know what that means, but we're doing it. We're doing it.
I think we might as well
We're doing it.
get this podcast started.
Well, Jared's not going to be able to join us once again.
Jared, I don't think is online, so I guess it's kind of moot. All right, then, ending the stream, starting up an actual podcast stream.